I recently went to Poland to obtain my fiance's US visa, and as a Russian citizen I can only do it in Warsaw. I explained in details why is it so in the first part of this video, and despite a recent Poland's ban on Russian citizens entering their country, I still managed to get there, which I also explained how in the same video. And now, let me share with you whether I got the US visa or not. So I just came back from the embassy and I didn't get my visa just yet, but I didn't get a denial either. So let me explain. Basically, to get a denial for a K1 visa or a fiancé visa, the one that I'm applying for, it's almost impossible. The only way to get a denial is if your relationship are fake. And our relationship is the most real thing that I have in my life right now. And yet, I didn't get a visa today because I forgot one very important document that was needed and they asked me for it. So basically there's like a list of 15 different documents and I've prepared them all except one. For this visa you need to bring them the police clearance certificate from every country where you lived for over a year. And I had one from Russia, from Austria and from Dubai. And I forgot one from Dubai because I was so overwhelmed with the amount of documents that I have and I just completely didn't notice that because I already had two, looked like a lot, and I didn't bring one. So because of that they didn't give me the visa and they gave me my passport back, and also they gave me this piece of paper that's basically saying that due to incomplete documentation you are ineligible to receive an immigrant visa under section blah blah blah. Please be advised that for US visa purposes including blah blah blah, this decision continues a denial of a visa, so please submit all the necessary documents and then we will continue consideration of your visa. And today's Thursday, they don't work on Friday. They told me to bring this on Monday together with my passport, and that means that until Monday I will not know what's going on, and now I'm still in this feeling of not knowing what's gonna happen. And before I was going there I was completely sure that everything is gonna be fine. I was not even nervous, I was more excited like a kid going to the candy store. But then, after I received this piece of paper, I started to be nervous a bit. It shouldn't really be a problem because they told me to bring a passport as well. The only thing, it's not very clear how they want me to submit this document because he said I'll upload something on the portal. I don't know, it's not very clear here. I will figure it out by Monday. So I have to go to the embassy again, and that means they're gonna start considering the decision from Monday, and I was kind of planning to already leave on Monday or Tuesday, but I guess I have to stay in Warsaw even longer, which wasn't in my plans. But hopefully that's the worst thing that's gonna happen with me. Not that I have anything against Poland, no, but I just need to go back. I was thinking I'm gonna have a great weekend and great rest of the days just waiting for my approved visa in my passport, but no, this weekend I'm not gonna be able to relax fully, and one of my best friends from Poland is coming and we were supposed to celebrate this decision today and the entire weekend, but it's not going to be as bright as I expected it to be. And also another thing, you know, we have a fiance's chat where everybody is sharing their experience, how their interview went, like what questions they asked. So I was like fully prepared for any question that can appear. And all girls share that they never take all the documents with them. There's like a list of 15 documents that you need to bring, and no one ever said that they requested all of them. But in my case, of course, they requested all of them except the copy of my passport, which probably like super unnecessary document because they have like the physical passport. So they asked every single document which I had except the police clearance report from Dubai. And consular also said this is not the approval yet, we're gonna consider it when you bring us your documents. That also doesn't sound very, you know, optimistic and stuff. But again, as I said, to get a denial for a fiancé visa is almost impossible because the only reason to deny is if your relationship is fake. So yeah, I will keep you updated. I'm gonna figure out how to submit this certificate. I first need to find it somewhere in my email, but that's all, should not be a problem. And I will come back to you with the new updates. I hope people will think that this is alcoholic. The snow follows me everywhere I go. We just came out of a restaurant and it's snowing like in Russia. And Paulina loves it so much and I hate it. So we're good a combination of friends. Today in Warsaw, it's typical Russian weather.
Welcome to Siberia.
Yeah, no, not to Siberia yet. I would say welcome to St. Petersburg. Because in Siberia, that would be too warm for Siberia. We decided to go to a Chopin concert in a little bit, and while we still have some time before, we decided to go to another restaurant because today it's all about eating. That's how you can survive a cold weather. I just said goodbye to Paulina, which was very sad, and I'm all alone again for I don't know how many days. But I also talked to my lawyer yesterday. For this visa process, I was working with immigration lawyer just to make sure that everything is correct, and everything was correct until I forgot to bring a piece of paper to my interview. And she made me feel better. Turns out this piece of paper is called temporary denial, which sounds very scary, but it's not that scary. All I need to do is during the working hours of the embassy, bring this piece of paper together with the paper that is missing and my passport. And this is what I'm going to do the first thing tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna go to the embassy at 8:30 just to be done with it, and then patiently wait for them to stick the visa into my passport, hopefully. The question is, I don't know exactly where to bring this piece of paper because there's very strict security and there's a lot of different steps that you have to go through. But I'm just gonna go to the security and hopefully they will explain me what to do next. And then from that moment, I will just wait until they hopefully stick the visa into my passport. So, round number 2. Let's do this. This time I'm only taking with me these 2 pieces of papers that required and my passport and nothing else. And hopefully this time I will be done very soon, not like the last time I was waiting inside for more than 4 hours almost. So let's go. So it's 9:30 and I'm already done. It was very quick this time. I finished within 1 hour and I still had to go inside the embassy and I had to wait in line a little bit and talk to one of the workers, not the consular officer this time, just a regular worker. I turned in my passport, these 2 pieces of paper, and they told me, go to your hotel and wait. You will receive a confirmation email with their final decision. So they didn't tell me, congratulations, your visa is approved. But I'm sure, I hope, it is approved. And they didn't give me any other instructions of where and how to pick up my passport. So I guess that will be in the email, or if not, I'm gonna ask my lawyer what to do, where can I receive my passport. And I think the decision will be positive. As I told you, there's no way fiancé visa will be denied, especially in my case. But I just really wanted to hear these words, congratulations, your visa is approved. And I won't. It's not important. It has no reason other than I just wanted to hear that. And I didn't. But what's more important is that I will see the visa sticked into my passport, hopefully. And now I'm moving to a different hotel because no need for me to stay closer to the embassy anymore, and I'm moving closer to the old town of Warsaw, and I'm finally gonna explore Warsaw to the fullest. Today is also a beautiful day outside, it's not snowing finally, so I'm gonna take my mind off these visa issues and just go enjoy Warsaw for the rest of the day. But before I continue showing you my experiences in Warsaw and reveal whether I got the US visa or not in the next video, let me share how I spent a day in Krakow earlier during my trip. I woke up in Krakow today. I heard it's one of the best cities in Poland, so I decided to come and visit it for a day. The city of Krakow is known for its rich history, stunning architecture, and a lively atmosphere. And I heard from the locals that it's the best city in Poland for tourists to visit. So I did that. I primarily wanted to see the old town of Krakow, which is renowned as a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its historical charm and cultural significance. It was also warm and a bit sunny that day, which made my walk a bit more pleasant than it could have been, considering it was January. I've had the chance to see a few of the famous historical landmarks of Krakow. For instance, this one right here is St. Mary's Basilica, a Gothic architectural masterpiece with the iconic hourly trumpet call from its tower, which I was fortunate enough to witness. Then I walked inside the Cloth Hall Market, which is located on the main market square. It's a historical marketplace where you can find traditional Polish crafts and souvenirs. I rarely buy anything in such places, but I do like to see local souvenirs and stuff. I also managed to try Poland's famous żurek soup for the first time, which was super delicious. Then I walked inside one of the churches on my way. I like to check out random Catholic churches sometimes, because they can be real hidden gems. Then I finally reached the Wawel Castle, which of course I was dying to see inside. However, with only one day to explore all of Krakow, I didn't have time to go inside. Wawel Castle, once a royal residence hosting various royal events and burials, is now a museum offering a glimpse into Poland's rich history. But even if you don't go inside, you can still walk around it and enjoy stunning views of Krakow and the Vistula River. Medieval toilets. And finishing up the day, we had a nice dinner at an Italian restaurant in Krakow, and right after that I took a train back to Warsaw. So join me in the next video, guys, where I will finally reveal whether I got the US visa or not and share more of my crazy and challenging adventures in Poland. So, see you in the next video. Bye bye.